Alright guys, so first snake of the trip is this tiny little baby eastern garter snake, or common garter snake. I found a couple babies just flipping through these sticks and logs over here. But judging by how small it is, this is most likely this year's young. So he was most likely born, sometime this year. It seems like he's doing good for himself out here though. Maybe got a couple meals in him. Little slugs and worms is what they're gonna be eating at this point. But I guess we can let our little friend go. Okay, here we have two similar species of snake, the northern brown snake and the red-bellied snake, northern red-bellied snake. This one, it happens to be in shed, so their belly can get quite a bit brighter than this. Usually they be quite a bit brighter, but they can also come in different colors. As you see, this one is brown on top and red at the bottom. They can be gray on top and red at the bottom, or completely black on top and red at the bottom. And then you have your northern brown snake, which is this one right here with the stripe down its back. People often mistake them for garter snakes, which is understandable, but they are quite a bit smaller. These guys, this is a adult for both of them, and they don't get too much bigger than this. And they eat on things like slugs and snails and stuff, so really unique diet for both of them. Occupy the same habitat most of the time, so you'll find them side by side often. Super interesting snakes, even though some people might consider them common. I just don't get to see them often. The reason I wasn't able to record catching these guys because I was cutting the grass and they were in the yard, so that's the first time I've caught these species of snake. That way, usually you can find them under cover like rocks and logs and tarps and stuff, but I guess when you're in good habitat, they'll just be out and about as well, which is real interesting to see. But very interesting snakes regardless of their size. Again, if the red belly snake wasn't in shade, it's this red right here would be way more brighter. So hopefully we can find an individual that's out of shade. Alright guys, next find of the day is this tiny little American toad, teeny baby. Not sure when he was born, but too far in the distance he was a tadpole. So I'm just gonna let him go on, hop through the grass and find his way. Good luck out there, buddy. Alright guys, we got a huge female northern water snake just sitting by the side of this river here. I'm gonna see if I can make a grab on her and get her up close for the cameras. Alright guys, so I got her. I got this, I say her because it looks to be a large female. Only the females get this big, obtain these sizes. She's about 4 foot, honestly. And I'm not squeezing her, I'm just restraining her head so she doesn't turn around and bite the shh out of me. But as you can see, very interesting belly they have. Look at those, look at that. Super interesting markings on there. And her colors would be even more vibrant than this has she not been in a shed cycle right now. So her colors are a little bit duller than normal, but still super amazing snake. They look like mini anacondas, and they kind of have a lifestyle of an anaconda, if you think about it. Just out here trying to get whatever frogs and fish they can snag on the side of these rivers. So super interesting snake, fully aquatic or semi-aquatic. But yeah, unlike most snakes, she'll actually give birth to live babies. So she won't lay any eggs. She'll just have a whole bunch of baby snakes one day. So I'm being extra gentle with her. But yeah, she can have up to like 40 or 100 babies, depending on the size of the female. And they max out at about 4 feet, so they'll get not too much bigger than this, but nevertheless, this is a nice sized snake. But I guess I'm gonna let her go on her way back to her river so she can go ahead and make some more water snakes. Here's another look at that amazing bottom pattern that they possess. And as you can see, they really calm down after just a little bit of holding, which just goes to show how intelligent they are. I mean, she has every reason to be biting me. She's pregnant, but as you can see, she realizes I'm not trying to eat her, and she just is chilling out and letting me get some good video of her. So I'm gonna let her go and get back to you guys once I get my hands on something else. Thank you, Big Mama. Alright guys, next find of the day is just tiny itty bitty little northern green frog. Just found it hopping around in the grass, probably hunting or, you know, looking for bugs. These guys, you'll find them on the edge of rivers and ponds and stuff. I kind of think of them as smaller bullfrogs, basically. You know, just your average frog, you know what I mean? I guess I'm gonna let this guy go. Alright guys, check this out. I'm just walking around the side of the house, and here we have our next find, a gray tree frog. As you can see, it is a tree frog. Here in Wisconsin, you wouldn't think there's tree frogs here, but there's this gray tree frog and the spring peeper. And as you can see, he's using those sticky toe pads to help him stick to the side of this house here. And yeah, probably just out here looking for bugs to eat. They get a little bit bigger than this. Here's my finger for comparison. But yeah, pretty cool. You can see his camouflage is perfect for like tree bark and stuff and moss. Alright guys, we have yet another tree frog here. As you can see, this one is sporting its bright green coloration that they also come in. So that's pretty cool that we get to see both color variations. I forgot to even mention that they come in a different color. But yeah, super cool. Looks very out of place for Wisconsin, but hey, I'm not complaining. All right, next herp of the day. A little American toad here, just on the side of the house. Your typical toad. I'm not sure what to say about them. I mean, you guys have seen toads before. Common throughout pretty much every county in Wisconsin. A fun fact about toads. It's actually a myth that they give you warts, but also if you hold them like right here behind their arms, I don't know if he'll do it, but if you see him if you could feel him, he's vibrating, but sometimes they'll also make a noise as well, like a little chirping noise. He's not really doing it. He was just doing it, but that just basically indicates that he's a male. I'm gonna put him down now. Another American toad. You can see he has some really interesting colors to him. Pretty cool. Let him keep doing what he's doing. Probably looking for something to eat because they're fat. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Alright guys, just walked up on this snake skin. It's still intact, perfectly intact. It seems to be like a garter snake or something, because I can see yeah, definitely a garter snake. I can see the stripe right there. You can even see the eye caps and everything. That's a perfect shade. Average length, I guess, probably a big female. But yeah, pretty cool. Hopefully we can find a snake that did it though. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, no, it's not. This is a hognose. Oh my god. I've never found a hognose before.
Oh my God, look at it. He's doing his defensive posture. Look at this. You see that? People, oh, you hear it? It's hissing. You see this, guys? This is a defensive posture that this snake will do. It flattens its head out like that to make itself look bigger like a cobra. I've never found this species in person, so this is just ridiculous. I am kind of freaking out. But look at that. They also will play dead, so I don't want to stress it out too bad. But, oh, wow. What a beauty. Okay, so here's a in-hand. I don't even know how big these guys get, really. But I just know that they specialize in eating amphibians, specifically toads. So you'll find them in areas where there's a lot of toads. And if you guys can see, we are in an area where there's been a lot of toads. But as you can see, they have that distinctive hog nose. Like it's kind of upturned. As you can see, the snout is kind of upturned there like a little pig, hence the name hognose snake. But yeah, just a super, very unique species of snake. Again, my lifer. I didn't even know these guys were here. But wow, what an honor. I'm gonna let this guy go and hopefully we can catch some more. Alright guys, not a reptile or amphibian, but I just had to show you guys this because this is the biggest spider I've ever seen in Wisconsin. And it's right here on like the side of this river here. So I can only assume it's some type of fishing spider. And with that size, Jesus Christ, that is a huge spider. I don't even want to get close. Alright guys, so I was really hoping I could get my hands on some of these leopard frogs. This is my favorite frog species of Wisconsin just because of that pattern, and they live a pretty interesting lifestyle. You'll find these guys in like fields and in prairies and stuff. I just found this guy right here in this little grassy area, ways away from water, and what they'll be doing is they'll be sitting and stalking in the grass using these patterns just like a leopard would, hence the name leopard frog, to actively hunt through the grass and catch insects. So they're super cool frog species with a super interesting lifestyle, and they look pretty amazing as well. Leopard frog, northern leopard frog. I'm gonna let them go. They also come in a green coloration. You guys, check this out. This is a tiny little baby northern water snake, probably born this year, but as you can see, it is just ridiculous. When they first are born like this is when their colors are going to be the most vibrant in their life cycle. But look at that. Probably born this year, judging by the size of it. Just flipped it actually underneath this brick, which is surprising, and I'm kind of far from the water, but I'm not complaining. Really cool find. At this size, he's gonna be eating little frogs and, you know, fish and whatever. He can get probably worms too. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I'm gonna let this little guy go. Probably get a couple pictures of him. Have a look at that belly pattern. Ridiculous. You can see he's getting a little angry with me, and he's flattening himself out to kind of make himself look larger. He's striking at me. Trying to show you guys his belly pattern because it's actually really interesting. Super pretty. Alright, I'm gonna let him go on his way. Alright guys, unfortunately that's gonna be just about it for this one. I sure as hell enjoy making this one, so I hope you guys enjoy watching. Finding that Eastern hognose is easily the highlight of the trip. To be able to just stumble across one like that is just ridiculous. I've never seen the species before in person, so trip is made. That's a W. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, thanks for watching. A like is much appreciated. If you don't want to miss the next time I upload, make sure to subscribe and hit that notifications bell. And as always, thanks for watching. Deuces.